All right, Shannon, congrats on the win. Just tell us what you did during that rain delay, because it certainly came out hitting right after you resumed.
Yeah, I mean, the rain delay, it wasn't too long, which was nice. I mean, we were just trying to stay focused, stay locked in. We were talking about our approaches that we were going to have when we got up to the plate. And, we were just trying to find ways to stay locked in. It's hard to when you're, hanging around with your friends, but we were just doing everything we could to stay locked into the game so we could be ready to go.
Speak about Cece, her performance. 2-run homer in that first, bases loaded clearing, triple, 3 steals, and really helped change the game around.
Yeah, no, it was awesome, and that's exactly what we needed. So, I mean, we've been talking about team offense nonstop, and that's exactly what Cece did today. And it's really cool to see something like that coming from a freshman, because, us older guys can learn from stuff like that. And, our younger guys, we call them the compete group, and their job is to just go out there and compete to the best of their ability and come out and remind us of what it's like to just sit there and compete, because us older guys like to think a lot. So it was really cool just to see her attack, have an attack mentality, stick to the plan, and do exactly what was asked of her, and the rest of us followed her lead, so it was really cool.
You made a big defensive play during the game there with 2 outs. There was a line drive. You jumped up in the air, leaped, and made that catch. Talk me through that play.
Yes, it was awesome play. It was really cool. I just had it in my mind that the ball was coming to me. Sarah throws really hard. We figured people were going to be late on the ball. A lot of balls were going to go to me and Aubrey today. We kind of knew that going into the game. So it was just anticipation, being ready every pitch, and just being ready for whatever came at me.
Jada had a multi-hit game, of course, moved up in her career hits and triples, and got to play a little first base there. How would you grade her play there at first base, especially with that last play there that she made?
Yeah, no, I think she did awesome. That's a tough play to make, and she hung with it, and she stretched, and I came running off the field. I was hyped for her. It was really cool.
Can you speak a little bit about last night's thriller in regards to coming through with the clutch hit to be able to try to keep the inning going, to fall back into trying to fight for a win yesterday, last night, and also can you talk about just the confidence the coach had in you to keep pushing and lead you in that situation for you to come through?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's bottom of the 7th, you're down. All you're trying to do in that situation is pass the bat. And that's all I was trying to do. That's all the people in front of me were trying to do. And honestly, that's why it was so successful. So, we need to learn from that and take that approach from the first and second and third inning and move that up. And that's what's going to get us to the next level that we need to be. But, our coaches always stay confident in us no matter what's happening, what's the situation around us. They're in our corner no matter what, and we know that. And, that's what allows us to come and succeed in those moments, because it's tough. It's tough to have the pressure and all that stuff, but we talk about all the time here. Pressure is a privilege, and moments like that is what you work so hard for. It's what you go through the grind for. So it was super cool to be able to come through for the team, and it hurt a lot to come short that game. But I think that last inning was the momentum that we needed to come into this thing.
So being a captain and with a lot of experience, facing top 25 teams, how do you go about talking to the younger players to really prepare them for those games?
Yeah, I mean, you just kind of have to remember what it was like for you the first few times you played those top 25 teams. And we talk a lot about, we're playing our best selves. We're not playing the name on the jersey. So, the arena gets big and the attention gets big, but, you just kind of really focus on what you're here to do and what your job is, and focus on your teammates and focus on the people in the dugout and on the field. And then, you kind of just let everything else phase itself out. It just kind of zones out after that, and just trying to be able to teach them that and let them learn that earlier than I learned that. And the further we can back that step up, the better. And it's just telling them bases are still 60 feet apart. It's still the same game you played when you were 8 years old. So just go out there and do your thing.
All good.